morning. It is day one of Sick Michigan Miles. Everybody's just waking up. And by everybody, I mean me. Old brother's still sleeping in the tent. Time to get the car checked over one final time, fueled up, and wait for the driver's meeting. We have officially made it through the driver's meeting. Now we're just waiting for them to open up the lanes. And we're gonna see what Biggie feels like running this week. What you feel like running this week? Okay. Alright, we are in the lanes. They just called us up. Waiting to make our first run. Oh, we went a 734. Not being able to come up out of the hole on any sort of boost is really going to hinder us this week, but it is what it is. I'm going to turn the boost up a little bit, and we're going to try to make one more pass.
That'll bring us our next pair. We have a pair of Fords, one Mustang, one pickup truck. The Mustang left-hand side is Steven Staples. That's a 1984 model, the first year of the SN95 model Mustang. We'll line about this. Talk to him after to find out. And the caddy on the left-hand side. The Gazelle Dollar Firebird of David Henderlong right-hand side goes 637 at 107.
Alright, we're gonna give her another shot. If it's not any better, we're just gonna pack up. And if it's better, we're just gonna pack up.
That brings up the Hot Rod Lincoln and the wheel-standing 4th-gen Chevy Camaro for their second shots at the racetrack.
Didn't have enough time to get it on the two-step. Thank you. You're definitely not handing in that one. try one more. We still didn't hit 20 pounds of boost. Not that 1 pound of boost is going to matter, but...
Attention to the bits, attention to the bits. Couple of four-door varieties coming up next. The hot on the side, the Pontiac G, and they don't make Pontiacs anymore. Right ahead of my white residential motor a classic Dodge Ford. Those high-rod Lincolns didn't go that quick. 729 at 98 miles an hour, 771 at 93 miles an hour.
Yeah! 729! Woo! That will hand in. We will hand that in. So, try not to get discouraged. I know. I said 690s all week. Ain't gonna happen. I kind of guessed that when I looked at the weather and saw it was gonna be 90s all week. At the end of the day, it ain't feasible. That last pass we were just over 20 pounds of boost. Went 729 with a 178 60 foot. That's garbage. So we're gonna take what we got. We're gonna hand it in, and we're gonna hope for cooler weather at mid-Michigan, and maybe we can lower the average.
You having fun?
Oh, absolutely.
Good,
First
okay.
one.
Nice.
Car's not running quite as good as we'd like, but it's hot.
It's hot.
It's
hot.
so hot.
Which that does make it hard. At least it's not a spread. We're not trying to do a diet.
Right,
That makes it
right.
hard when we're going to go north.
At the end of the day, if we make it to the end of the week, we won.
Any questions on checkpoints, photos?
Nope, I got that. I think we're all set. Thank you. Alright, we're packing up tent, shop, packing up shop, packing up camp. Ah, damn, words are hard. So, again, we handed in our 729, but our buddies, David with the 7.3 T-Bird and Steve with the LS Turbo SN95 Mustang, they waited for the all run, and we're going to try to ride close together. So we're packing up. They just made their last pass. We're going to be hitting the road to our first checkpoint here shortly. Yeah, boy.
Can we get ice cream? Just 2 of them.
2 ice creams, please. Is there any singles in there?
Nope. Nothing but 20s, man. You loaded. Thank you. I don't know what's going on. I'm an idiot.
Give me an ice cream. All right. Dave and Steve are all loaded up. Buddy Jared Anderson's gonna follow behind in the Mustang. Between the 4 of us, we should be solid. First stop is Love, so the gentlemen can get fuel for their whips. And then, off to the first checkpoint. our first checkpoint. All right, well, there's our checkpoint. She's full up right now, but just pulled over on the side of the road real quick to let the parking lot clear out a little bit, and then we too will get our pictures. But as you can see,
they pop up.
we aren't the only ones here waiting.
Cool.
So far, so
He
good.
hasn't had a heat stroke yet. We're doing good.
Yeah. So 205 seemed to be the temp.
205 crept up to maybe 208 or so.
I noticed we were doing like 60, 65
We
there
were
for
hauling.
we were kind of hauling the mail there on a couple of them
There's nothing like
straightaways.
being the no overdrive guy.
Right.
I never did 65.
No. Well, there might have been a gap between us to catch back up.
On Speedo says 65, but my GPS said 50, maybe 60.
Okay. All right,
Speeds are in
well,
dispute. There's also the Great Line. I don't know where the hell we are, but we're making great time.
We made it.
that yes, we made it to the first
Didn't
checkpoint. Nope, no overheating issues yet. So my shit's working good. We managed to make it down a little closer. Got our picture. Not sure if we're gonna stick to hot damn. Everybody doing cool shit today. Holy shit. So yeah, we might stop and see what this is all about before we head to Melling real quick. And on to the next checkpoint. Hands down, coolest rig in the whole show, man. That is so fucking cool. You ready? Okay. We had to make a quick pit stop. Dave's header wrap was coming off. Dave's header wrap was coming off. I could see it in the rear view, and I don't know, I just didn't want it to get caught under his tire or something. So we pulled over, and now we're back on the road to checkpoint 2. This app sucks. It told me to take an exit, and then when I took the exit, it told me I was on the wrong course. So now we're approximately 3 miles off course, trying to turn around so we can get back on course. After much struggle with the stupid navigation app, we made it. We made it to Melling. Yep, we all here. Navigation app sucks. Top ice cream, checkpoint number 3. About 148 miles so far today. I do believe this is our last checkpoint, so we are headed to the host hotel after we get some ice cream.
I was hoping he was gonna say that.
Done this with this promoter a lot.
Packed.
Parking lots.
Yeah, they had security back for Drop the Hammer. They had a guy, he literally came with his minivan, posted his chair up, and sat there all night. I came out in the morning at like 5:30 in the morning. He's sitting there with you can see the steam rolling off of his coffee. He had a laptop in front of him watching something on TV. I was like, thank you. Day 1 was 168 miles. I do believe tomorrow's a little bit longer, but car's doing great. And as far as our homies go, Dave's got super short gears, so we're battling keeping that thing cool. He's coming along at like 3,400 RPMs when we're on the highway. Steve's doing good. We kind of just been keeping one in front and one behind him, just making sure everything's kosher. Biggie's doing phenomenal. See what tomorrow brings.